Hello there, my name is Asleon, and today I will be showing you how I built my Ayato. He's definitely not one of my best built characters. His build's gonna kinda suck. I'm happy enough with his build that I'm not actively building him right now. To be fair, he's not one of my main DPS characters. Currently, why I'm gonna mostly build him is because I want him to be the DPS for this man, who may end up more built than him. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, let's look at Ayato's stats. He should have all his artifacts right now. I don't know if they're all leveled, but he should have all of them. Anyway, I love the title. He's level 70 over 80. I haven't even ascended him all the way yet. Anyway, his HP is 1700. His attack is 1500. Defense is 894. His EM is 40. He's got 43 over 192. He's got 180 ER. His hydro damage bonus is 46. Now, I find sword users are hard to find weapons for. Let's start going over. Weapon-wise, I have him on the Skyward Blade, which I need to finish ascending, actually. I don't think this is a horrible sword. I'm not a big fan of the ER substat, but it's not like ER is the worst substat to have. Most substats aren't bad. There's always a character who's going to want him. But basically, he just gets an increased crit rate. Alright, crit rate increased by 4%. Crit rate increased by 4%. Gains sky piercing might upon using elements of burst. He'll use his burst occasionally. With the extra ER, he'll use it more often. It just helps you apply more hydro, and it does some damage upon its own. And increases movement speed, increases attack speed, normal charge attack deal additional damage equal to 20% attack. Like, it's a really good sword for him, given what I have. I don't know, he's on this sword because this is my best in slot for him, of the swords I have. I don't know how good it is in overall, because I don't know all the weapons and their pros and cons. I would think alternatively, you could probably... I wouldn't really recommend this because it's a reaction-based sword. I've never looked at what swords I could put him on. I don't think that's a really good one. You could do this one and help get his ult up more, although you don't really care to have his ult up. That's not where his damage comes from. Elemental skill crit rate by 8. Additionally increase ER by 16 for things after using the elemental skill. This could work pretty good as a alternative. Craftable too, I think. You could put him on the EM sword. I'll be honest, I've never really focused on building my Ayato. I got him because he's pretty and I like him. His entire career in my profile has been be a support for Gami and being on the bench. I've never thought of building him as a DPS except for Aurora. It's kind of funny. I've had him for ages, and it's not like he's a bad DPS by any means. I just don't use him. Actually, I've never looked at this sword before. This could probably be a really good option. As long as you do the quest, you're going to have this sword. So, this is honestly a pretty good option. I think, you know, the Skyward Atlas is a better one, so I'm going to leave him on that. Now, I might eventually put him on this sword. But the only thing is, with this sword, I need to make sure there's a shielder on his team, which isn't going to be the hardest thing ever. There are plenty of shielders. Besides that, And this could also be a good option. Again, you have to do a quest for it. We got a handful of decent swords. They're just like quest swords. This is an event sword. Yeah, I wouldn't put him on this. Okay. And then I think this one could probably work if you wanted to put him on like a vape team or an electrocharge team, which is what I do have him on. I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to leave him on this. I like him on the increased attack speed is really nice. And then additional damage. Like, it's a 5-star sword. It is good. This one gives a physical damage bonus. Really, I don't know who to put it on. I have it on him because my sword with the highest base attack, which is why it's on Benny. Anyway, that's all for his sword. I really liked this sword on him for a while because, again, I had him as a support for Gami. And I really just wanted him to have his ult up to apply Hydro because I didn't have, like, Farina or Milu or... I had the 4 stars. And I'd, for some reason, gotten in my head that Jincho wouldn't work. He works fine. Anyway, artifact-wise. Whatever this set's called, I don't remember. What's its name? Echoes of Offering. Its domain is kind of annoying to get. It took me forever to figure out how to get to this domain. He actually shares his domain with Zhao's. But you basically want to build him like your most DPSs, where you want crit rate or crit damage on your circlet, you want hydro damage bonus for your goblet, attack percent for your sands, and then just more crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, EM or ER, however you want to build them on your flower and feather, although that's all substats. I actually have leveled artifacts on him. I thought one of them was just going to be sitting at 0. I'm kind of surprised. That's nice. Con-wise, again, I'll go through them so you can read them, but I don't really care to do that myself right now. Mostly because I won't be getting any of his cons. Man, all of his con descriptions are short. That's nice. Now. Oh, yeah, that's probably why. My brain was like, why is his auto? Oh, yeah, his E puts him into his state, which is his auto. His auto. So I think he would probably do his auto, E, alt would be the order you do it in. But, you know, auto and auto. His E puts him into a state where it turns his... I can't think right now. Turns his normal attack, or his auto, into hydro damage. This cannot be overridden. I think a lot of the older, newer characters... There's some characters who... Bleh. Yeah, never mind. Don't mind me. Ignore. Don't ignore me. Words. Words be wording. Okay. So his auto, I think a lot of people have written in there now that it can't be overridden because of Bennett C6, which would apply it, and I think it messes up some earlier characters like Ayaka, and it'll mess up your physical supports, but overall I don't think it's that bad of a C6. When Shikitsu attacks an opponent, will grant Ayato the nanosay effect, increasing the damage dealt by Shikitsu based on Ayato's current max. Oh, you want to put HP on him? You can tell I never read these. I really need to, especially since I don't look at guides all that often. The initial maximum number of stacks is 4, and 1 stack can be gained through Shikitsu's every 0.1 seconds. This effect will be dispelled when Surigami Kamika N. I believe that's the state he gets put in. I don't remember how long it lasts. I think maybe the duration will increase with when you upgrade the skill. I'll look at that. Resistance to increase, and able to use charge or plunge attacks. Clear, when you have to lose field, you mean coming stuff again. Put him in a state, and replace a pre-existing state. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the duration I would assume the duration increases. Nah, it doesn't say it increases. The duration is just 6 seconds. Water illusion duration, 6 seconds. Cooldown, 12. But yeah. And then his ult just puts down a field, which is called Bloom Water Blades. And it'll just deal periodic hydro damage. And increase normal attack damage. I really need to read this stuff. But that's neat. If you just want some additional normal attack damage, you could use Ayato as... Again, I keep thinking of ways to use Ayato as a support. This man is supposed to be a DPS. Every time I read his stuff, I'm like, neat supporting capabilities there, man. He's a DPS. Oh, that's funny. After using Kamisato will gain 2 magic cells, water illusion explode. Now get 6 possible. Kamisato is now in the field, and his energy he will generate 2. And he just passively regenerates his ult! Sure, man, be a DPS. You sound like you could have made a really good support! Every time! Seriously, Ayato, stop being such a good support. Time I look at him, I'm like, supporting capabilities? Neat! Oh, let me go get their ults up and make sure that they're max HP. Let's go here. I just find it so funny. Every single time, I'm always like, yes, Kamisato Ayato, the DPS. Let me use him as a support. He supports himself is why. Because he boosts his own damage.
Into the wind.
Wait, then, obviously, because that's how it goes, but like... Alright, cool. We're leaving. I hope he didn't die to that, because that means I have to get his ult up again. No, perfect. He barely took any damage. There we go. Everyone's max now, and I will go fight Ajax. Ajax, you're going down. Somewhere no more charges can be collected. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how Ayato is right now for the DPS. I just kind of
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Free!
Our bond is strong!
Be still. Seriously?
Yeah, seriously?
No use hiding back. One with nature. Not too far now.
What are you doing? You're supposed to keep them alive.
Lightning?
Why are they dying? No! Stop.
I may have Never.
I've lost 2 characters this run. Why? Man, at this rate, it's gonna become a trend that I just lose. Oh, character just dies when I'm fighting him. I don't like that. Where'd he go?
Go! You're free now!
I figured that too early. I knew right outside. Go!
Be free!
Standing out right outside of all of the fields I have.
Be still. Mind the daily.
Not me.
Time to say hello.
Stand with me! Out of my way!
No! Stop trying to get me to pull up Calhoun. He's dead. It'd be really bad if I lost.
But the plan was water.
And now Ayato's dead. Again. Maybe I do.
Go!
Maybe
You're free now!
Oh, cool. So, let me heal Ayato so it doesn't auto to cause it off for some reason.
Not too far now.
Our bond is strong!
Hey, Grappler, don't die again.
Be free.
Oh. Stand with me! Lightning!
Die. Be still.
Stay in the circle.
Tell me what you see.
No.
It's getting dark.
Well, I guess it's just him and Shinobu now. We won! That was definitely my worst battle yet. Good job, Ayato, you won. Like, 4 characters died. Yato died twice, and Horon and Kazuha are dead. Well, that's Ayato's. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, maybe. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or sleep. If you're watching this right before to bed, get some good sleep. And may God bless you.